Right now, we're seeing a huge shift in how people are thinking about Canadian citizenship. It's not just new immigrants applying anymore. People with Canadian heritage, even those born outside the country, are suddenly asking, do I qualify for Canadian citizenship by descent? And it's a smart question because big changes are coming. I'm Evelyn Ackah, and my team and I are following this issue closely. There's a case before the courts right now that could expand citizenship eligibility beyond the first generation born abroad rule. This could open the door for second generation Canadians and even grandchildren to qualify, depending on how the government responds. Let me break this down for you. Right now, if you're a Canadian citizen and your child is born abroad, like in the United States, for instance, you can pass on your citizenship to your child, but that only works for the first generation. That means if your child born in the States then has a child of their own, your grandchild, they may not qualify for Canadian citizenship under the current law. This rule has left a lot of families disconnected from their citizenship roots, and even when they have strong Canadian ties, they're not considered Canadian citizens. But that might be changing. In late 2025, the government is reviewing the first generation limit, and there's a real possibility that second generation Canadians born abroad could gain new rights to Canadian citizenship. If this goes through, people who were never eligible for citizenship before may suddenly qualify for the first time in Canadian history. And here's why this matters right now. If you're even considering applying for Canadian citizenship through descent, don't wait, because just as easily as the law could expand, it could also be narrowed again. There's political pressure in both directions. The government could choose to fight this court ruling or embrace it. We don't know yet, but we're watching every update closely. At Ackah Law, we've seen this play out before. When immigration rules shift, those who act early are the ones who benefit the most. The people who wait, they often miss their window. And here's the other thing we're seeing. Citizenship is becoming more valuable than ever before. With the challenges in Canada's permanent residence system right now, long processing times, high CRS scores, fewer invitations, more people are trying to find other ways in, and citizenship by descent is one of the few clear paths left. We've had clients apply under humanitarian and compassionate grounds just to stay in Canada while they wait for permanent residence. We've seen international students finish their programs, get their postgraduate work permits, and still not get selected for permanent residence, even after years of contributing by employment and taxes to Canada. That's why if you have a Canadian parent or grandparent and you think you may qualify, now is the time to apply. It doesn't hurt to apply. It may be your only window to get Canadian citizenship, and the law could change tomorrow. One thing with immigration, it's not retroactive. It usually happens that day and the law has changed. If you're unsure whether you qualify, book a call with our team. We'll help you figure it out before it's too late and give you the strategy you need to move forward confidently. Because Canadian citizenship isn't just a piece of paper. It's your future, your freedom, and sometimes your only way to stay in Canada.